Okay, so this is a quick demo of a problem that we have discovered in Android. We have a USB hub here. The hub works great with Android normally, and we've used both this hub. We've got some cheap generic ones. We've got this IO Gear one. We've even manufactured our own hub using different components, and the problem is reproduced. Also, whether or not the hub is powered does not seem to be an issue. You can see we're using, I really wish this would focus, but we're using the USB device app. I literally do not know how to get this to focus. There we go. Okay, so the device list is empty. No devices. Plug in a device and hit refresh. So we're going to plug in 4 devices. USB hosting cable. Give me a second. Sorry. Okay. Now this actually, we have it plugged in so that it's going to launch our application, but we'll go ahead and launch. Go back to USB device info. Now device list, if I hit refresh, then we'll see 4 devices. We have 4 devices. If you click on the device, any of them, they're all FTDI devices. So hello, come into focus. FTDI device. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Fully populated. Go back here. Now we're going to do something interesting. We're going to unplug all 4 devices from the hub, like so. Now you would think, come into focus, you would think that when I hit refresh, nothing will come up. But we've got an extra device. Click on it. It says FTDI. Well, that's particularly weird. We've discovered that the number, the bus ID that comes up is one of the old devices. But if we go back, we can plug them all in again. Sorry, I have to put the phone down. Again, our application launches. We'll go back to this, and if I hit refresh, now we've got 5 devices listed. You can see I plugged in the same thing that was only 4 devices a second ago, because our dummy phantom device is still present. Now, if I hit refresh, they will still continue to come back. But if I yank this and hit refresh, now we've got 2 more new extra ones. Come on, you can focus. Anyway, you can see there's some items, and every single one of them comes up as the FTDI device. So we don't know if this is a problem with FTDI or what, but there's something going on with the Android system. Oh, the other thing is the Linux one. So this application is nice, and it tells us what Linux knows about the USB, and this doesn't ever list phantom devices. So we've got this is just the built-in Tegra hub. There's 2 of them. The Tegra host. If I go ahead and plug our 4 back in and we look at the Linux end of things, and again our little application launch. The reason why we wrote this application is that we'll try to connect to the false devices as well. And you can see this is a real problem, is we've got 3 phony devices, and they take a second to time out, so it's really annoying. But if we go back and look at the Linux device list, when we hit refresh, you can see we have listed this 2.1 or 2-1 is the hub. Comes up NEC, that's the manufacturer of the hub chip, and then we have the correct 4 extra devices listed, which are the real devices. There we go. So those are the hub plus 4 devices, and the USB 1, USB 2, which are the main Tegra devices. If we unplug and then hit refresh, this will go back to normal. So Linux is behaving just wonderfully. But Android, we'll hit refresh. You can see now we've got a whole bunch of extra phony devices. These are all here. There's no way to get rid of these that we know of without rebooting, and we would really like it if there's a way to clear these out. If we go back to our test application, if we hit scan, it'll take several seconds now because every single one of them takes a second to time out. But we've got now 5 phony devices. the devices that we can't connect to. And if we plug it back in, we'll get 4 real things, and this just goes on and on and on, and it can be a real problem. So it seems like there's a bug somewhere in Android.